Hey, what's up guys? It's Brendan from Best Life Weight Loss. And today's bike vlog, I want to talk about the old calorie deficit and aligning with your goals. If you've seen the videos in the past, I've had a million calorie deficit videos because it's the easiest way for that helped me understand how to lose weight. It was like, burn more calories than I'm consuming. How do I do that? First off, you want to track your calories. Yeah, I've heard it before from other people. If you're not tracking, you're slacking. It's a funny slogan. It's fucking true. You know, the best results I've had is when I'm tracking my calories. You know, if you've been watching, I have been not decreasing the weight as rapidly as I was before. I am trying to build muscle, but I've still been tracking my calories, but I have not been being in the deficit. And I can see those numbers, and it wasn't so much that, hey, I'm not trying to get there. It was just, I was just having fun and, you know, ice cream and shit. And after losing so much weight, I was still exercising so much. I wasn't hitting my deficit goals, but I could see myself gaining more muscle. I'm still getting strong. But at the end of the day, I want to see the numbers go down. I do. I have goals, and I have these goals, and I wasn't manifesting them. And what do I say? I say you want to write it down. You want to track it. So you don't want to just track your calories and write that down. You want to track your goals. You want to set your goals, and you want to have goals that are achievable first and foremost. You want to have goals that aren't. You want to have your end main goal. You want to. I want to be fucking, like, for me. You know, one of my real main goals is that 180, 185 mark. It's my BMI. I've never in my life been my recommended BMI. You know, I'm 5'11", so I've always been morbidly fucking obese. So at least once in my life, I would not like to be like, hey, yeah, I am my BMI, you know, however that looks on me. And I want that to look good. I want to have muscle and shit. That being said, having accomplishable goals. I've always said, hey, try and lose 5 pounds, 10 pounds, and have those goals first. Lose the small. But right now, I weighed myself yesterday. I was 224, and I want to lose about 34 pounds. Maybe I want to lose about 35 pounds in 6 to 7 months. And I say, you know, what's realistic is you losing maybe 4 to 5 pounds a month. That's the most healthy, realistic way I can see losing weight. You know, that's what you should be trying to strive for. And if you're in a good calorie deficit, you'll hit those numbers and you'll do better than that, you know? And I really think I can do it if I restrict my calories like I've done before. And I've done this week, and I forgot how mind draining a calorie deficit can be. Because I'm going to tell you right now, that is the hardest part. The exercise becomes so easy. You know, cooking great meals, that can become easy too. The hardest part is going through the calorie deficit, feeling hungry, having brain fog sometimes from just not eating. And how to mitigate that brain fog, I found, is those alternative snacking. Fit that into your calories, fit that into your goal. Protein bars, high protein, nuts. Even if they don't have protein, they're a good source of nutrients that will make you, like walnuts, macadamia nuts. I've talked about it in the past, the 000 Greek yogurt. It's like 80 calories, 15 grams of protein, no sugar, no carbs, really decent taste. I put a couple of nuts in there, and it can really help that mind aspect. You know, when you're in a calorie deficit, some of the most mundane and bland things will taste amazing. Those 000 yogurts, when I'm in a calorie deficit, they can feel like ice cream sometimes. And I had one yesterday, and I didn't put any nuts in it or anything. I just had the yogurt, and I forgot. I was like, man, I forgot how good this is. You know, I was walking around last night at work, checking fire extinguishers and shit, measuring stuff, and I had to do a lot of walking, more walking than I usually do, and it was a breeze. It was simple. And when you are actively working out and you're actively in a calorie deficit, when you're moving, when you're going, when you have the nutrients in your body and you're trying to perform duties and tasks, It's easy. It feels good. Right now, lately, I haven't been hitting I've been over consuming on the calories. I haven't been hitting the deficit I want to be. And I could always feel like, damn, I was doing like 2 hours and 40 minutes, 3 hours on the bike, and it was rough, and I was getting more tired. And I think it comes down to, like, I was consuming this extra amount of ice cream or a donut or cookies. I was consuming too much candy bars. I was buying these Kinder Buenos, the devil. Kinder Buenos are the devil of candy. They're amazing. But I was consuming these things in oddities here and there, and it was literally just keeping me the same. Where I went like 3 months straight, fluctuating from 227 to 222, working out hard, fucking every day. I mean, I think the last 2 months I haven't took a day off of working out, but my weight has stayed the same, and in between that window, because I'm not in that deficit consistently like I was in the first 2 years of my journey. So what am I doing? I was like, man, I want to get down. I'm 224. I want to get down to that 190. I want to get down to 190 in a certain amount of time. And I was like, no, 3 months. And I was like, man, I want it to be healthy. I want it to do it right. I can do the calorie deficit. I've done it before. I can make my food taste great. The snacking alternatives, they really help. One thing I didn't do in the beginning was I didn't really fuck with the diet sodas and all that stuff. I was just drinking water, and water satiated me for a long time. But after losing so much weight and having water, you want something different in the diet. I started doing like Diet Dr. Peppers and Diet Ginger Ale. I like the Diet Ginger Ale because it doesn't have any caffeine. So it's like, oh, I want to have the feeling of a soda, no caffeine. I get the Diet Ginger Ale. And it's like, oh, I have a meal. I don't mind having the caffeine. I'll go for the Diet Dr. Pepper. And, I would like to say like, oh, just drink the water, but these alternatives, they've really helped cut back on any kind of cravings and things like that. And people say, oh, you shouldn't drink the diet soda because it tastes like sugar. It's going to tell your brain to consume more. Sometimes I don't even finish the diet sodas. I make sure to buy the literal cans because that with the meal, that's enough. It's not where it's like a regular soda where I can just fucking chug that shit. But the diet soda doesn't taste bad. It's good. And it just helps make me feel like I'm having something nice. And like, it's like a treat. When you're in a calorie deficit, I'm telling you, fucking bullshit like that can feel like a treat. An apple. I buy Granny Smith apples. That's the other thing. Fruits, man. Fruits are great. Track that shit. Be in the calorie deficit. Yesterday, I had made patties. I had made ground beef patties. So I looked at the calories and I was like, okay, I can consume 2 patties. At this time, 4 to 5 hours later, I consumed 2 more patties. Had a keto bun with 50 calories. And it's all about tracking, consuming, working out, and being in the deficit. So I hope you guys not only start your weight loss journey, but I hope you guys join me for the next 6 months where I will be losing 30 pounds by just being in the calorie deficit, cooking my own meals, and I'm still gonna have my one cheat day. That's where the ice cream is gonna be there. Like that, I'm not gonna have a week where I'll at least have ice cream once, or a donut, and fucking maybe some fucking fast food or something. And I give myself that, and I've given myself that for the last 3 years, and I've been succeeding, baby. So I hope you get what I'm putting down. And if you want to achieve your goals for a weight loss journey, you got to start with your calorie deficit. You got to start by picking a cardio, picking a workout, full body, weights, whatever, and being in a calorie deficit. I hope you guys start your weight loss journey today and stay positive.